vidi, ja pričam, ja zaboravio da se unmutam. Znači, pozdrav svima ljudi, dobrodošli u moj novi live stream. Kao što možete vidjeti po naslovu danas, opet gledamo neki event što se tiče gaminga, a ovog puta u pitanju je Nintendo Direct, koji počinje za 14 minuta, tako da vidjet ćemo šta će ljudi iz Nintenda da nam spreme danas. Vidjet ćemo, možda bude bila Zelda, možda bude neki bio Super Mario. Vidjet ćemo šta će da bude. Ali eto, uglavnom mi ćemo ovo da gledamo, dobit ću verovatno koliko god hoću claimova na ovaj ovdje stream, tako da ovdje ćemo pustiti ovu muziku da nam bleji. Kad je ovdje nema iz nekog razloga ovog ovdje tajmera, ali nebitno. Čekajte samo moment, ovaj ovdje display capture, ne znam kako mi se on pomeri ovako. Strano, ovako treba da bude. Tako da eto, vada teško da će sad bilo ko da naleti, pošto sad su neki ljudi verovatno u školi. Tako da jebi ga. Opa.
Explore, create, and share your island paradise in the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game. Use mouse controls to design and decorate intuitively. See your friends' reactions with camera play support.
Ovo verovatno da gledamo dok ovo ne počne. Počinje za 10 minuta.
Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Available now.
Evo ga, Donkey Kong. Diddy Kong, dobro. A nešto ima i posle ovoga na Nintendo Directa Nintendo Treehouse Live, ja ne znam šta je to.
Prep the R-Wings. We've got a job to do, Star Fox. We're gonna take the system back from Andros, one planet at a time.
So you want us to cause some mayhem? That's my kind of plan.
Šta je ovo internet nešto zajeba?
We'll be pushing the limits like never before.
This is it, Star Fox. Let's show them how it's done.
Star Fox, available June 25th.
Listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere.
Ja doduše ne znam zašto ovo gledam kada ništa od ovoga neću ni igrati, zašto nisam neki ljubitelj Nintenda. Još plus ako želite na Nintendo da bilo šta igrate, morate da izdvojite veoma ozbiljan novac. Pošto konzola košta, pa eto, konzola je u rangu današnjih nekih konzola, ono, tu PlayStation 5, a zapravo nije kao ono jaka kao PlayStation 5. Još tu skupe su jako igre. Ali ajde, jedino pozitivno kod toga jeste to što preko Nintendo Store-a zapravo možete da kupujete sa našim karticama, što nije slučaj kod PlayStationa i Xboxa, ja mislim, ali ja mislim da kod Xboxa i možete sa našim karticama da plaćate.
You can also enjoy Nintendo Music on the road.
Dobro.
With Android Auto and Apple CarPlay support. Music can be selected from your vehicle's touchscreen.
Vjerojatno ću dobiti jedno 16 milijardi claimova od ovoga.
You can say, play a rainy day. To play music that fits the scenery and vibe of your drive. From recent and upcoming releases to nostalgic classics, more tracks will be added to Nintendo Music over time. With tunes to match your lifestyle, you can listen to Nintendo game music anytime, anywhere.
Nintendo Music.
Nintendo Music is included with an active Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Nintendo Switch Online. Ding, ding. Jeska je Super Mario Bros. 40 godina od kako izašla igra. Da svega ti 86 izašao Super Mario Bros. To sad moram da čekiram. Super Mario Bros.
Camp Central with the Toad Brigade training camp. Do it solo or team up. And speaking of teaming up, attractions galore in Attraction Central.
First
Local
game.
wireless multiplayer, including game share support.
Aha,
online
85. 13. septembar 85. Znači pre 41 godinu. Ujebe.
And there's still so much more to experience. So what are you waiting for? The Super Mario Brothers Wonder Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Meet Up in Bella Bell Park game is available now on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Super Mario Brothers Wonder on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack. 3 amiibo figures from Super Mario Brothers Wonder are also available now.
Ding. Mene sad živo zanima kad će Nintendo početi njihove igre da izbacuješ za PC, jer pošto šteta da igre propadaju na tom odronu od konzole. Znači, svi vi ljubitelji Nintendo, nemojte se uvrediti, ali za mene je Nintendo Switch odron od konzole. Evo ga Mario Tenis. Evo ga igra protiv Đokovića. Idemo, Federer, Nadal. Dobro, ovo je već izašlo, ovo smo već gledali. Evo ga, Kirby. Ali taj
Back at it
zvuk.
again on
Ding.
Yumian Island.
To
Well,
kad
look who it
klikne,
is.
znači, kako je setting
Crystal
fajn.
seems to be everywhere these days. The hustle never stops.
Još 3
But what's
minuta
she
ovo
spending her
počinje.
money on?
Vladaš
Alright.
2,5, jebem li ga.
Work
Nisu
it.
ovdje metnuli timer,
Ever
ko
since
što
Angie's misadventures in romance,
su radili na ova
Crystal
posljednja
has a
3
new
eventa
game.
što smo gledali.
part-time cheerleader and full-time
Our
friend.
special granola parfait infused with hot dog.
Šta me internet zajebava,
totally go
koji
viral.
lepi kurac,
Sure, you
jebem
do
li
you.
sunce.
She understands that
Upalim
sometimes
live, brate,
you need to be with
pa odmah
nature.
crkava
Share
internet.
quality time,
Ma-
goofing off with friends. Who is this guy?
The secondhand embarrassment is strong.
Would you make me something?
Or even explore your creative side.
One sec. Do you like it?
Wow.
Done.
Okay, Picasso. At the end of the day, Crystal never clocks out from being a pal. But she does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it! That's a good doggy. Tomodachi life, living the dream.
A to vidi se da su pola ovih igara, brate, ovdje za decu. Mislim, ono, Super Mario nije za decu, ali ovo je evidentno da je za decu. Mislim, ono, o čemu pričamo. Super Mario, ono, igra, Super Mario je igra od 7 do 77 godina. Šta je ovo, neka aplikacija, šta je ovo? Aha. O, Cinax, veliki pozdrav za tebe, kaže, post, kako je majstore, pa evo dobro je, kaj, kako je kod tebe? Kaže, šta gledamo? Pa evo, gleda se Nintendo Direct. U prevodu gledamo event gdje će Nintendo da prikaže svoje najnovije igre koje će izaći u narednom periodu. Ili ove godine, vidjet ćemo. Vjerojatno će tu da bude Super Mario, vjerojatno će da bude možda neka Zelda, Kirby, šta će još moći da bude, eto ne znam. Kaže, što ne objavljuje šortceve? Vala imam vamo snimljena na 2 šorca, nikako da ih izmontiram. Evo internet sad zajebala mater, jebe. Evo ga, idemo Nintendo Direct.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hvala ti Yoshaki
First, here's a
Izuminjao.
game that's
Ne znam
coming
ja
to the Nintendo
kako
Switch
to je.
system. Please, take a look at this.
Kako se živi ovako? Pa evo, živi se kako mora.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds, and I'm known for my reading aloud skills and more. Beep. I'm here today to help show you the Rhythm Heaven Groove game. Beep.
Ti imaš Nintendo. Imam Nintendo Switch Kids, dvojku nemam. Imam Nintendo Switch Kids i jedino što sam na tome čudu igro jeste Fortnite. Ne znam ni zašto sam uzeo to konzolu kad nisam ništa igrao.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Hoć ga znati da bi mogo bilo šta da igram sada, ali eto vidjet ćemo. Jebim ti internet više mrtvi, šta za zabada
Playing this
jebeno.
game is pretty simple.
Jel nešto skida mi
Just
se
get
u
into the
pičku
groove
materi,
and
nego ga
press the correct
Steam.
button.
Ne
That's all
skidam
there is
ništa,
to it.
ugasit ću Steam.
But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat. Find your flow, and you'll be
Aha, ovo
able to
nešto za
feel
muziku.
the rhythm. 2, 3, 4, now. 2, 3, now. 2, now. 2, 3, now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included.
Aha, over 80 games, ovo je nešto vezano za muziku. Koliko shit prva igrica, ba jebi ga. Mislim, generalno ovo su većina za decu, brate, ono igra, ali ima i malo ozbiljnijih, vada Zelda će biti. Što se tiče Nintenda, slabo šta znam što se tiče Nintenda.
And a healing spell with B down A. B down A. Like that.
Možda GTA 6 na Nintendo, a tako da ne. Ne bi se iznenadio.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack. Beep.
Up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the timing and block the arrows.
Kaže si vidio James Bond 007, jesam, vidio sam. Iskreno, fenomenalna igra. Fenomenalna igra. Verovatno ću je kupiti kad tad, ovdje kad joj bude pala cijena, igrat ću i ovdje na kanalu.
Get into the groove solo or with friends when Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo Switch system
2. jul
July 2nd.
2026.
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo
Znamo
eShop.
nešto sad skoro treba da izađe nešto na leto.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Neka igra od ovog ovdje
You'll also be able to play it
od
on
From
Nintendo
Softwarea
Switch 2 system.
za Nintendo.
Please wait just a little longer for its release. From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2, including some games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch.
Aha, dobro.
Let's begin with some headlines.
Master the way of the sword.
Let's see your best today.
Opa, i ovo će izaći.
A new entry in the swordplay action
Na
series
samo
is
GTA
slashing
6
onto
će se
Nintendo
čeka, na
Switch
malo.
2.
Vidjet ćemo, ali nemoguće je da će baš ovdje GTA 6 da bude. A mislim ovo što se tiče GTA 6-ice, ako mene pitate, mislim okej, kad je dobra igra će biti GTA 6 i to sve to stoji. Ali mi se ne sviđa kod GTA 6-ice to što baca senku na ostalu gaming industriju. Jer pošto kada je bio State of Play, kada je bio Summer Game Fest, kada je bio Xbox Games Showcase, svi su došli samo sa očekivanjem da će biti GTA 6. Uopšte nisu došli da vide ima li nešto drugo da se igra, ima li nešto drugo iz gaminga da se igra. Znači čak će biti oni muša i za Nintendo Switch 2, ladno. Aha. Tako da generalno to je negativan efekat GTA 6-ice i to veliko što baca veoma veliku senku na ostatak gaming industrije. Iako ima, brate, ono puno dobrih igara van, pored GTA 6. Naprimjer, ove godine izašao Resident Evil Requiem, izašao je ovaj ovdje James Bond, što si pomenuo, izaći će Assassin's Creed, treba da izađe Forza Horizon 6 je izašla. Ne mogu ni ja sad da se setim baš najbolje koje su sve igre izašle ove ovdje godine, ali izašlo je, da, Crimson Desert je izašao. Ima toliko dobrih igara pored GTA 6, ali neka je ljudima je samo bitan GTA 6. Kaže, pa dobro, ali to je igrica na koju se najviše čeka i očekuje. Pa mislim, ono, ne znam da li se najviše čeka, ja bi više tu rekao da se više, da je više iščekivaniji Half-Life 3 od GTA 6, istina ti budem. Ali da je među najiščekivanijim igrama, to jeste, to moram priznati. Dragon's Dogma, Dark 2, Horizon. U oktobru izlazi. ali hoću da kažem da ima i puno drugih igara pored GTA 6. Opa, Stellar Blade izlazi za Nintendo Switch 2.
Engage in high-speed combat that focuses on timing. Then find your
Jebi ga, jedino kod Nintendo Switch 2 je stvari generalno kod Nintenda da bi oni portovali ove AAA igre moderne što su izašle u posljednje 2-3 godine, moraju da osakate igru i to neverovatno. Mislim, grafički ovo isto super izgleda, ali nije to kao na PC-u ili na konzoli, to jest na PlayStation 5. Bravo, konzola i ovo. Ovo nekaka je kartuniš igra u co-opu da pomažete jedni drugima, sa prijateljima. Da, to je ono u fazonu, jedan igrač uzme jedan onaj kontroler, to jest jedan deo onog kontrolera, drugi deo onog kontrolera uzme i ovako igrate. Može game share ima, aha. Znači dovoljno je samo jedan čovek da kupi igru da bi igrali, 3. septembar.
Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the glade of dreams in the reimagining of Rayman Legends. When a shadowy villain starts spreading corruption, it's up to Rayman and his friends to leap, glide, and punch their way through charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons across realms, dive into 4 new musical stages, and enjoy more added content. Up to 4 players can go out on a limb in local co-op. You can also play a revamped version of Kung Fu using game share locally or online. Rayman Legends Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st.
Ali meni je najjače, brate, ovde u svim ovim ovde eventovima što smo gledali za gaming, i u State of Playu, i u Xbox Games Showcase-u, i u Summer Game Festu, i ovde izbegavaju novembar. Izbegavaju novembar mesec, bukvalno ko glavom bez obzira. Znate zašto? Zašto u novembru izlazi GTA 6? O tome ja pričam.
Use all sorts of tools to stay in touch. And figure out new methods of communicating if you're in a pickle. They might even be a little unconventional. And if you're not quite up to adventuring, you can always just relax with your pals. Enjoy the sunset, dance the night away, or steal something from a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can also use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all, spending quality time together is the best part of a big walk. Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2, August 4th. Season the seas. Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
Gourmet.
Cook up recipes with Sanji. Craft the menu. Decorate it to your liking. Then serve your customers as you run the restaurant.
Šta je ovo, brate, ovo je igra koja je ono izašla na Nintendo, brate, onaj stari, onaj Nintendo 3DS, DS tačnije, pardon.
Or whip up tongue-tingling tauntaun noodles. You can make all sorts of delicious dishes. Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers. Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Get ready for a feast of epic proportions in One Piece Grand Gourmet. sailing onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems
Ali
October
nema
23rd.
ništa u novembru da izlazi pored GTA 6, to je meni neverovatno. Sve su zgurali u oktobar ili u septembar, brate, ništa novembar, decembar, tako da... Pokemon Pokopia.
Keep adventuring in Pokemon Pokopia, even beneath the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free
istražuješ Pokemone pod
By
vodom.
using the new move Dive, you can enjoy life with Pokemon living under the sea. Plant grass, build structures, and expand your towns underwater. This free update is scheduled to release in August 2026.
Aha, ovo je update novi.
And there's more. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC is on the way. Discover a brand new town,
DLC.
Bubbly Basin. There you'll find new furniture, new outfits, and new friends. The Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Kasnije ovog dana na
Part 1 of the
Nintendo
paid
eShop.
DLC, Bubbly Basin, launches this August. Part 2 and Part 3 will launch at a later date. Look out for more details in the future.
Dobro. Neću igrati, ali dobro.
We hope you're looking forward to more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC. Next, please take a look at this.
This is the Dagdan Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the gods. The capital, Daxian,
Kako
plays
sam to
host to the
rekao, Empaja,
heroic
brate,
games,
ko
the
pravi
winner of which is granted
Britanac.
one wish.
Ovo je
Powerful
vjerojatno
fighters
neka
from across the land
strategija
have
ili...
gathered to participate. The story revolves around 4 heroes. Kai, a young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman ever on the hunt for a stronger foe. Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held dream of her homeland. And Lida, a musician with her sights set on revenge. Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own
Ili je
unique
ovo neki
tale.
potezni kombat.
Between matches, you can strengthen your forces in different ways. Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
I'm figuring it out.
Da sam rekao, potezni
new
kombat.
allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience. How you spend your free time is up to you. Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles. Consider your weapon's range and your unit's strengths on the battlefield. Plus, each of the 4 main characters comes with their own special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon the Promised One, who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
How did it feel?
To upheave the world. Begone from us, the darkest.
Fire Emblem Orphans Weave. Opet septembar, daj više.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave launches September 17th. Alongside the standard edition, there will be a
By the
special
way,
edition, the Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave
Nintendo,
Dagger Collection that launches the same day.
Nintendo je
Please look
osnovan na
forward.
isti dan kad sam ja rođen.
Let's continue with some more headlines.
To jest nije baš isti dan, ali na isti datum. Kad je Nintendo osnovan tamo negdje u 19. veku, 23. septembra, ja je rođen kad 23. septembra 2005. Ne verujete vi. Pa sad ćete da vidite, ljubavi moji.
The first part of Ninja 2 is sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Eto šta sam rekao. 23. septembra.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden seal, you're stranded on an uncharted planet. Overcome the
Neistražene
dangers
planete.
lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open world action adventure. Use Ninja Gum to freely traverse this vast world in search of clues to get back home. You can also blow a bubble to float in the air. Defeat enemies blocking your path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum. You can even summon buddies with Gum Ninjutsu to unleash powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew through tough battles. The first part of Ninja 2, The Uncharted Planet, launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system
Proleće
next spring.
2027.
The DK Challenge barrels in.
Pa Donkey Kong Challenge.
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online on Nintendo Switch 2, the limited time DK
No.
Challenge event. Take on challenges across
da-
many
danas
Donkey
imamo
Kong
nove
games
čare.
available with Nintendo Classics.
Kad nešto, kad svaki put kad, vjerojatno sam navikao, kad stavi naočare nešto mi se ovdje
If you
kao
have
ono,
Donkey Kong Bonanza, you
neki
can
teret mi
attempt
se
even
pojavi,
more
ne znam zašto.
challenges. Try out ones geared for beginners, or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch. Rediscover Donkey Kong games, play challenges, and complete your card collection. DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch online app on the home menu of your Nintendo Switch 2. You'll be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today.
Od 9. juna do 1. septembra.
Plus, in the Donkey
Yes,
Kong
kada ne
Bonanza,
dava ode
DK
deca,
Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC,
ne zanemare
a
školu.
limited time collaboration with Super Mario Brothers is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario and Luigi. Plus, there are coins,
Mario, Luigi,
super mushrooms, question blocks, and more. Experience Emerald Rush as you've never seen it before with a Super Mario Brothers twist. This limited time collaboration event will be held in 4 waves with the first wave beginning later today.
later today.
From the creators of Vampire Survivors,
The main
the latest
expansion.
game from the makers of Vampire Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon.
Znate šta
casts
sad
a
mene
spell
živo
onto
zanima?
Nintendo Switch 2. Up to 8 players can
Ko
compete
igra
online for
ovo?
the top spot
Ko
in the
igra
Survivors
ovo,
Royale.
ove igre?
At the start of a match, players don't battle directly. Instead, take down enemies on your own map to earn points. Each time you earn 100 points, you can add a rule to your run, including ones that hinder other players. The match culminates in a head-to-head final battle between the top
Ono,
2
nikad u
players.
životu nisam vidio
Who
ono
will be the
da neko
final
casual
survivor?
upali ovo od
More
igra
than
i da,
20
i da
characters
streamuje
from the
neko ono na
Jujutsu Kaisen
YouTube.
series appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing. Battle online with players near and far, or go it alone against computer-controlled opponents. Exorcise curses, dominate rivals, and rise to the top. Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon launches on Nintendo
Jujutsu
Switch
Kaisen.
2 this year.
Rumble.
Are you
Up
up
for
for
the
the
challenge.
challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world,
Lords of the Fallen 2 izaći će čak na Nintendo Switch 2.
Now, only one kingdom endures. Defy the will of the gods to save what remains of humanity. Master brutal melee combat, devastating sorceries, and
Mislim, zašto bi igrao ovu igru na Switchu kad će izaći za PC, za konzolu i za sve. Onda još plus na boljim uslovima mogu da igram na PlayStation 5 i na Xboxu, PlayStationu. Znači, krajem 2026. godine.
Enter a darkly elegant world
Lies
based
of
on the
P.
story of Pinocchio in Lies of P. In a city under siege, you must fight rampaging mechanical puppets and seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons.
Čak i ova igra
prosthetic
izlazi
arms
za
that allow
Nintendo
you to
Switch
swap
2.
between different abilities. But know this, the lies you tell will alter your fate. Lies of P Complete Edition, which includes Overture,
6.
a
avgusta
prequel
digitalna
expansion to the
verzija,
main
2.
game,
oktobra
launches on the
fizička
Nintendo Switch
verzija.
2 system August 6th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
To
The most recent entry in the legendary Devil May Cry series
Evo
is
te, sad ja
slashing its way
gledam
onto Nintendo
Stavi
Switch 2.
PC igrači, oni se previše žale. Na Nintendo Switchu, vrat, ono, oni čekaju ne znam nija koliko godina da se neka igra pojavi sa PC-a na Nintendo Switch, a izašla pre 3 godine. Ili pre 2, ne znam kad je izašao Lies of P, 2024. Znam da je prošle godine ovo doba izašao DLC za tu igru.
Plus additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil May Cry 5
Devil May
Devil
Cry
Hunter
5,
Edition
da,
launches on
23.
Nintendo
jun.
Switch 2, June 23rd.
Dobro,
Pre-orders begin later today
blizu.
on Nintendo eShop.
Enter a mystical era deep in Japan's past. 6 souls determined
neki
to
2D
forge their own
platformer.
destinies.
So you're looking for some runaway ninja named Kisuke.
I still have some unfinished business in this world. I shall make him pay.
Let's show him we farmers have spirit. You've sentenced me to die 7 days from now?
I'd start repenting if I were you.
Rajaki, Rakija.
An action RPG for the ages. What fate awaits those who wield the demon blades? Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Muramasa. Rana
Nintendo Switch 2 editions
2027.
of these 3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are incoming. All 3 games run at 60 frames per second, with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode. In-game cutscenes also have enhanced resolution and frame rate. Not only that,
Jak upscale u pičku materinu.
but you can
Xenoblade
travel on a
Chronicles
high-speed vehicle in the
Definitive
first
Edition
game.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition.
Control
Znači
blades
ta
to
čitava
fight mercenary
trilogija
squad
izlazi za
battles in the
Nintendo
second.
Switch 2.
And put your strength to the test against waves of enemies in the third. There's also a variety of other content added to each of the 3 games. More details will be revealed at a later date. The digital version of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, and the upgrade pack will be
Aha, dobro,
available later
danas.
today.
Abo
The physical
izaće
version launches
30.
on July
jula.
30th.
Fizička kopija.
The Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 will be available on the dates shown on screen.
Aha, dobro.
3 Xenoblade Chronicles games are getting Nintendo Switch 2 editions. New features will be added to each title, so we hope you'll check them out.
Dobro, legendo.
And a new story in the Xenoblade series is about to begin. Here are some early moments from the game.
アニマは世界の源であった。水も火も風も世界を構成するそのすべては大地を流れるアニマが形を変えたものだった。
Znači, mislim, ono, nisu loše, brat, ove igre na Nintendo Switch, dvojci i to sve. Mislim, solidne su, ono, možda se igra. A znate šta je najveći problem? Najveći problem kod Nintenda oduvek, koliko sam ja primetio, je bio oduvek marketing. Jer pošto nikad nisam vidio onako da je, mislim, možda i dobar marketing, možda je do mene, možda ja ne primećujem, zašto generalno mene Nintendo kao konzola ne interesuje uopšte i njihove igre i oni kao kompanija. Nekako to mi je previše strano. Ja sam ti bio taj tip predno 10 godina konzola, Xbox, PlayStation i PC, Nintendo nisam uopšte ni miricu uopšte. Taj Super Mario, Zelda, vratno je to, vratno Nintendo, ono, starija publika onako neguje tu kulturu.
帰るのさ、あの場所に。
Jer, na primjer, ovu igru, ovo nije nešto što bi ja igrao, mislim, ono, nije moj tip igre.
兄上、行ってまいります。
ここは6つの太陽に照らし出された大地。そこで人々は知ることになる。破れた神の恨みが未だ晴らされてはいないこと。
Xenoblade, a nova Xenoblade igra. Genesis. Kad izlazi Legendo? 2027. Sve je dobro dok ne dođe do onoga da igre neke određene ne izlaze 2028.
Please take a look at this.
Penis.
Welcome to Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of sports. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, the series.
Aha, ovdje možeš razne sportove vjerojatno da igraš. Vidim, a ovo je zanimljivo jebote. U ovome je Nintendo Switch najbolji. Po ovim ovdje njihovim kontrolerima, bukvalno da vi sa pokretom vašim ruku možete da bukvalno utičete na igru.
In table tennis, aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery, enjoy rallies with different types of shots in tennis.
Ajmo, idemo, taj. Idemo. Evo ga, i odbojka čak ima.
And spike in volleyball.
Dobre, smash.
Roll the ball straight.
Kuglanje, let's go bowling.
To strike big
Joy.
in bowling. Dribble.
Košarka.
And shoot to score in basketball. Adjust your shot's power, then swing your club in golf. Battle with one thumb to hand your opponent a defeat in thumb wrestling. Ride through the course using mouse controls in skateboarding. Steer with handles and coast along the waves in power cruising.
Evo, stvarno moram priznati, znači Nintendo je najbolji u ovoj kategoriji. Vidi ovo, brate.
Plus, you can warm up for these sports with jump rope. You can create and play as a sportsmate.
Majke, ima da uzem Nintendo Switch 2, čisto onako da igram ove igre, da malo da se bavim fizičkim aktivnostima. Što bi ja izlazio napolje kad mogu kući ovako da se bavim ovdje. O, Dragica, veliki pozdrav za tebe.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
Daš dobar dan, dobar dan, dobar
Nintendo
dan.
Switch Sports Resort launches
22.10.
exclusively on the Nintendo
2026.
Switch 2 system October 22nd.
Opet,
Pre-orders
oktobar
begin later
ili
today
novembar.
on Nintendo eShop.
Oktobar ili septembar. Nema novembra
Nintendo
nigde.
Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports, thumb wrestling.
Before the match, let's go over the rules. Hold down your opponent's thumb for 3 seconds, and you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free. And if you keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger and stronger.
3, 2, 1.
You'll need this to claim victory.
Here's to a great thumb wrestling match. The thumb moves, just like this.
Round 1.
Here we go. Let's have a good match. Oh, got him right away.
2, 1. Breakout.
Oh, they broke free. All right. Let's try this. Oh, we bumped thumbs. Oh, go, go, go. Hold it. Oh, they broke free again.
Fuck.
You have to keep them pinned. No, wait, wait, wait. Whew. I was worried for a second there. Okay, thumb started to sparkle, and the nail got bigger. Ah, hold on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to normal. Ooh, it's sparkling again. Now let's try. Oh, I got deflected. Ah, wait a minute. Ah, I lost. Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Let's move on to more headlines.
Ajmo.
Survive a land ruled by dragons. The world of RuneScape comes to Nintendo Switch 2. An ancient power has awakened on the
RuneScape,
forgotten
dragons.
continent of Ashenfall. Explore a land infused with magic and uncover lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival crafting adventure, delve into the mysteries of Ashenfall, amongst the ruins of fallen civilizations. On your expedition, harness the land's transformative magic to gather resources, craft gear, and build shelter. Then, step into battle, forge weapons, sharpen your skills, and face the danger that awaits. Survive the wilds, unveil lost secrets, and challenge dragons in RuneScape Dragon Wilds, launching on Nintendo
15.
Switch 2
september.
September 15th.
RuneScape, Dragon Wild.
Get
Now
on board for these games.
boarding.
Customize your own
Hello
avatar
Kitty.
and play in the adorable world of Hello Kitty Partyland.
Hello Kitty Partyland.
Join the party with over 40 character-themed mini-games and several board games. There are over 140 Sanrio characters to meet. Plus, you can choose from 16 partner characters, collect stickers, and so much more. Hello Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
29.
October
oktobar,
29.
opet izbjegli
So
novembar.
let's get down there and finish the job.
Star Fox, sve ovo znam.
Blast off for adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and his crew. A battle for the fate of the galaxy begins. Star Fox launches on
25. juna.
Nintendo Switch 2, June 25th.
Kako skoro je,
A
jebim
free
ti
demo
internet
that
više.
includes a tutorial and And one of the
demo.
game's opening stages will be available later today on Nintendo eShop. Hope resonates within the crystals.
Opa, pixel art, to mi se džasva.
Get ready for the first Final Fantasy game in HD 2D.
Final Fantasy Resonance.
This is Lapis, a vast world that has prospered through the power
Ovo
of
mi,
crystals.
kaj ovdje je
But
dobro
after the
odrađen, kaj
invasion of the
pixel art,
Veritas,
džasvi mi se.
this once thriving world lies on the brink of annihilation. Now Rain, a knight of Grandshelt, must journey across the realm with his companions to stop the Veritas. In thrilling turn-based battles, call upon visions, iconic Final Fantasy heroes from other worlds to take down monsters. Can you uncover the truth behind the Veritas and the secrets the crystals hold? Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2
Nervira me,
and
brate,
Nintendo Switch systems
što
October 27th.
izbjegavaju od novembar jebeno zbog GTA 6.
Weird, whimsical world is waiting. Pikuniku returns in a new 3D puzzle exploration adventure. What do giant fruit, malevolent robot frogs, and an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of curious characters, each with their own problems and puzzles to solve. But beneath this seemingly happy world lies a sinister plot to squeeze the locals for all they're worth. Time to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities. Help solve the people's problems in surprising and downright oddball ways. Feeling baffled by these affable denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full 3D as you discover the secrets of this vivid, colorful world. Get ready to wander, solve, and gossip in Pikuniku 2, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
Prepare for an all-new monster-filled adventure! Two girls find themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood. There they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Spot a monster you fancy? Scout it! Win it over and it'll fight by your side. And that's not all. Synthesize two monsters to create more powerful allies. Now, take on the most fearsome of foes with a team that's uniquely your own. Adventure is calling.
Ova internet će mene
it's
sahraniti.
monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Withered World.
3. decembar. Evo nešto u decembru da izađe. Evo ga, Bloodborne.
Upon the ancient blood sovereign's honor.
Jebam se, nije Bloodborne. Ovo je ona nova igra od...
We are monsters, each vying for
From
blood.
Softvera ekskluzivno za Nintendo Switch Boy. Ja mislim da je to. Ili nije.
Worthy spirit.
Jeste, da. The Dusk Bloods. Closed Network Test. Leto 2026.
How was that? Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Hey everyone, here is some fresh news about Splatoon Raiders,
Idemo
a new
neke
single-player-focused
sveže
adventure.
vesti.
Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The four of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses, the Spiralite Islands. All right, time for a quick dive. Looks like the treasure they're after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack immediately. The salmonids aren't pushovers either, so you shouldn't go it alone. That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during your treasure hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height. And even gets out of the bot to unleash special moves like this. You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed.
To znači zanimljivo izgleda igra.
Through enemies. Another that spins ink around you, and more. And the best part, you can use them together. It'd be nice if that made things easier, though. So to recap, do not underestimate the salmonids. Yikes, this is tougher than it looks. But the salmonids aren't the only powerful ones around here. Through battles, you, the mechanic, will also get stronger by leveling up. And you can customize all sorts of upgrades to fit your playstyle. Oh, looks like time's up. There are even more details to cover in the upcoming Splatoon Raiders Direct, airing on June 30th.
Splatoon Raiders
in the smart device app Nintendo Today, see the story events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with daily comics ahead of launch. Plus, in collaboration with this game, there's going to be a special Splatfest in Splatoon 3. The theme looks like it's about Splatoon Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the future. Don't forget to check this out too. See ya!
Vidimo se. 23. jul.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner. We'll also be releasing new Joy-Con 2 controllers inspired by Deep Cut. We hope you're looking forward to it. Let's see some more headlines.
Još jednom postavljam pitanje ovo. Još jednom postavljam pitanje. Ko će ovo igrati i ko ovo igra? 5. chapter za neku igru. 24. juni.
Awaken your power.
Awaken your power.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry
Bolo, mene sad živo zanima ove igre što smo sad vidjeli ovdje o Nintendo što su predstavili. Ko? Ali ko će kupiti ovo i ko će? To mene sad zanima. To mene kaj interesuje jutros.
As the realm grapples with its first ever election, those vying for the throne put their plans into action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world,
You'll feel this one!
as well as other candidates, and strange beasts known as humans. Control your destiny and change the world in Metaphor Refantasio, launching on the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Konačno nešto da izlazi u novembar.
Create,
Opa!
explore, survive.
Minecraft za Switch 2.
A dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is on the way.
Idemo! Nintendo Switch 2 verzija Minecrafta. Vibrant visuals. Ej! To je izašlo za Switch, nije izašlo za PC. Ej, alo!
Plus, Nintendo Switch worlds can be carried over, so you can pick up right where you left off. What will you create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this
2026
year.
izlazi Minecraft za Switch 2. Evo ga Warhammer. Video sam čak i Splinter Cell. Available early 2027. Space Marine. Available holiday 2026. Observer. 18. jun 2026. Pa to za 9 dana. DayZ. DayZ, baš smo crazy. Metal Gear Solid. Opa! Rise of the Tomb Raider izlazi za Switch 2. Pa dobro, nisu baš toliko osakatili ovdje. 16. oktobar 2026. Snow Runner čak. Ali pazi, ovo sve govori o tome koliko Nintendo zaostaje za gaming industrijom. Ej, ove igre što smo sada vidjeli su izašle pre 10 godina što oni predstavljaju. Neke čak i pre 20. Ovo je tip igara što se igrao pre 15-20 godina. Nađe se poneka, ajde da kažemo, novija igra što je izašlo posljednjih 5 godina. Evo ga Mickey Mouse. Ovo je Final Fantasy, verovatno, a nije.
Traverse through iconic Disney and Pixar worlds. Befriend
Do
all
jaja.
sorts of magical allies. And battle enemies in action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside Sora and his friends as they fight the darkness. If you have the cloud versions on Nintendo Switch, you can transfer your existing save data to these Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Najjače da ne možeš. 8. oktobar izlaze vjerojatno ove sve 3 igre.
A bundle with all 3 compilations.
Kingdom Hearts Collection od 1 do 3.
Launches October 8th. Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Demo će biti dostupan ovog dana.
この世界の構造はとても複雑で、私たちが定義する
Da,
光
je
と
ovo
闇を
sad
具
koji
現化した
lepi
ものは
kurac.
存在しなかった。でもそれを定義するものがこの世界に来たことで、この世界にも私たちの定義する闇が現れた。
Kingdom Hearts 4. Izlazi ona 3 dela i još plus ovaj 4. ovaj novi. Pa. Ovaj kao moderni Kingdom Hearts. Available at launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
How was that? Next is our last announcement.
Posljednje,
Please take a look.
Bože.
Long
Zelda.
ago, there was a land called Hyrule, created by beings of supreme divinity. At the very edge of this kingdom, there lay a small forest. Within it, an ancient solitary tree quietly watched over the inhabitants of the forest. These forest dwellers were called the Kokiri. Each had a fairy companion, and they lived out their innocent lives in these woods. However, there was one particular boy who did not have a fairy.
Da, ovo je Zelda. Evo ga, ovo je beše... Nije. Petar Pan. U mene Petar Pan. Ma ovo je onaj Link beše. Iz Zelde. Da. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Da, ovo je remake one stare Zelde što izašla pre Boga pitaj koliko, 2026 izlazi.
The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time will be reborn on Nintendo Switch 2.
Znači, vjerojatno će 2027 izaći čim nisu sigurni. Hoće li izaći kojeg datuma.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Earlier this year, Devon-san was appointed as the new president of Nintendo of America. We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from Devon-san. Thank you for watching.
Nema na čemu i drugi put.
Thank you, Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about gaming is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear about a game, the moment I pick up the controller, that's when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you,
Šta je taj Treehouse Live? Nešto da oni igraju nešto.
Hi,
everyone, welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Teresa and I'm joined here by Gab, Dan, and Rob. We're here to talk about Star Fox, coming out June 25th. It is a cinematic shooter. We're gonna
ovo je
focus on the
verovatno
single player
neka
game,
vrsta
and
podcasta,
then
tako
we'll
da
go
to
into the
nećemo
multiplayer
gledati.
in a later segment. But Dan, why don't you take us away?
Tako da to me nešto i ne zanima sad. Iskarinđo internet, ovaj stream, mater, jebem. Ali eto, nebitno, kao eto, odgledali smo ovaj jedini Nintendo Direct, nisam znao što ću da radim, tako da eto, ovo sam odlučio da odradim, tako da ništa ljudi moji, to je to što se tiče ovoga live streama. Hvala puno svima što su gledali, hvala puno svima što su lajkovali, hvala puno svima na podršci i to je to što se tiče ovoga live streama. Vidimo u sljedećem. Pause, uživajte u ostatku dana. I love all of you. Pause.